One of the closest aides to the late Queen has reportedly confirmed that she was one of 10 courtiers who were interviewed over claims Meghan Markle bullied palace staff. Samantha Cohen, who was nicknamed Samantha the Panther for a no-nonsense attitude, served as Queen Elizabeth's press secretary for 17 years, and then as her assistant and private secretary. She stepped away from working for the royal household in 2019 after a stint as the private secretary to the Sussexes. Miss Cohen resigned after being treated harshly and likening the job to working with teenagers, according to historian Valentine Lowe in his book Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown. In an interview with Australian outlet The Herald Sun, Miss Cohen confirmed that she was one of 10 aides interviewed by the palace after a bullying complaint was raised by Harry and Meghan's communications secretary, Jason North, in 2018. However, she refused to make any further comment about the complaint, which was strenuously denied by Meghan's legal team. She said, "I was only supposed to stay for 6 months, but stayed for 18. We couldn't find a replacement for me, and when we did, we took them on tour to Africa with Harry and Meghan to show them the ropes. But they quit as well while in Africa." Miss Cohen was a guest at Harry and Meghan's wedding in May 2018 and is believed to have helped play a key role in preparing Meghan for a garden party at Buckingham Palace, which was her first appearance as the Duchess of Sussex. Miss Cohen also told the Herald Sun how Queen Elizabeth loved it when things went wrong because it spiced up her life. She said, "The Queen had no ego, she was so comfortable in herself, yet she loved it when things went wrong. If a cake wasn't cutting or a plaque didn't unveil because everything was so perfectly organised, it spiced up her life when things went wrong." Miss Cohen, who said the Queen was a special woman who she misses, added the best times were accompanying the monarch on her 2 royal tours to South Australia and Queensland in 2002 and 2011. Originally from Brisbane in Australia, Miss Cohen started a career as a journalist on the Sunshine Coast Daily in Australia before working for the Australian government. She's now working as Chief of Staff for the Global Chief Executive of the mining giant Rio Tinto. Consider the scenario where the British royal family unveils footage allegedly depicting Meghan bullying Princess Charlotte and palace staff. Royal experts recently suggested a shift in approach following the release of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix docuseries, indicating that the royal family intends to disclose previously suppressed complaints about Meghan's treatment of staff. The forthcoming report is anticipated to offer a scathing critique of Meghan's conduct towards palace employees. Mr. North had alleged to the palace's Human Resources Department that Meghan bullied 2 PAs out of the household within the space of a year and was targeting other female staff. He said in an email leaked to the Times that he was also concerned about Miss Cohen. He indicated that she was experiencing extreme stress and said, "I questioned if the household policy on bullying and harassment applies to principals," the term used to refer to a member of the royal family. In his bombshell memoir Spare, Harry rallied against the bullying claims, saying it was so outrageous that even though Meghan had demonstrated the lie with a 25-page report to Human Resources full of evidence, it was going to be very hard for me to ignore it. The final report by the palace was kept private to protect those taking part.